Hey, if you still owe money to Columbia House Record Club, you're in the right place. For what it's worth, I'm Murray Valeriano.
Anybody wants to get mellow, you can turn around and get the fuck out of here, all right?
Hey, welcome to the only music and comedy game show that matters. Today I have 3 contestants who will test their musical trivia knowledge and their quick wit, but only one will rise above the rest to be crowned the king or queen of rock. Let's meet our players today. All right, this is exciting. Thank you guys for coming on the show today.
Yeah.
We'll start this off with the host of the award-winning Never Not Funny and host of Jimmy's Records and Tapes. Put your hands together for Jimmy Pardo, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming back, sir.
Thank you, Murray. It's a pleasure to be back. For this episode, I would like to be called White Guy Number 1, if possible. Just so the diversity is apparent.
Yes. No, absolutely. Sir, I believe last time you were here, you won. Is that correct?
I believe I am some sort of defending champion, but I believe I won by default because Tony Thaxton didn't do something, and so then I think the wind landed in my lap, if that is possible.
Hey, a win is a win, right? That's what my dad used to tell me when
Well, I'll tell you what, in my diary it says it's a win. The way I wrote it down that night before I said my prayers.
You just catching the Lord up on your day?
Absolutely. I dropped to my knees and I said, I was a big winner today, oh Lord. And then, please bless Tony Thaxton, is what I said.
So, Jimmy, you have a diary rather than a journal?
I have a diary. Yeah, it's
Okay.
beautiful too. You would like everything about it. It's got the unicorn on it. It's got the everything you're looking for.
A little key and a lock.
Yes, I don't want anybody getting into it.
No, absolutely.
Of course,
That's between you, the diary, and the Lord.
And my Lord and Savior. Thank you, Geoff, for understanding.
Yes. All right, coming to us, white guy number 2, coming to us from the great state of Ohio, Geoff Tate. Thanks for joining, buddy.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I prefer to be. I would want to be referred to as number 2.
Are you starting this off with a poop joke?
I think he did. Yeah.
No,
Wow.
you guys are gross.
No.
You did it. I just said number 2. I don't want to be white guy. It's a mouthful. White guy number 2 is a mouthful, so you could just shorten it.
Geoff, I have a question for you. Murray, if I'm allowed to ask Geoff a question.
Oh, please.
Geoff, when do you shake the beard loose? When do you guys all go, hey, the bearded comic thing is done, and why don't you start the trend on that? You're a handsome guy.
You should
Shave
see
that
me
beard.
without the beard.
No, I've seen you without the beard.
It's not good.
No, I disagree. You would shave.
Jimmy, I
Hear
shaved
me
the
out,
beard
Geoff.
off.
You would shave 35 years off your life if you shaved that beard.
You mean I would die 35 years sooner?
No,
I would do
mean,
that
you
in a
would look
heartbeat.
35 years younger.
If you could guarantee I'll die 35 years earlier, I will do it today.
I can't guarantee that. I don't have any. I'm with the Lord, not with the devil, sir.
Sounds like
Jimmy,
life's hard for number 2.
I know what's under this beard, man. I know what my face looks like,
All right.
and trust me, it's better to just be like. I should probably put some color in it, maybe.
No.
No, that's good.
Blue.
That's good.
Blue, yeah, blue.
Right, if it's a color.
Blue.
Yeah.
All right.
Something
Speaking of great hair, white guy number 3,
That's right.
Coming
I'll
to
go
us
with the
from
gray
the-
hair.
coming to us from the desert, I believe today, Gary Brightwell. Thanks for joining us,
Yes, I
buddy.
am. No problem. I'm here having fun.
Got a nice background. You look like you're in a hotel.
It does.
It
Right?
does, doesn't it? My mom's a nice decorator in the house in Palm Springs. So yeah.
Will Mom be joining us today?
No, I'm here by myself.
Okay. All
I
right.
have to admit, Murray, to your point, the reflection behind Gary made me think a human being was sitting in a different room having a snack, and then Gary moved his head, and I was like, oh, that's just Gary's reflection. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a giant wall of mirror thing. Sorry, I didn't think of that.
Wow, sounds like your mom's into some kinky stuff.
I can do that, Jimmy. Is that better, Jimmy?
No, I like thinking there was somebody listening in on here.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Wait,
guys.
it's a beautiful pad, isn't it, Murray?
I know. I love it. I'm telling. It's like a picture out of a magazine. I'm not being exaggerating here. It's like a picture out of a magazine. Good housekeeping.
If you
there.
A/B Gary's background and Jeff's, who wins that? Don't you give points to Gary just for that?
There is a site
I'll take some free points.
Jimmy,
There is a
my
site that's
my
giving
foyer
out
doesn't
points.
get good Wi-Fi. I have to go to the attic for good Wi-Fi. I could be in my very spacious entryway,
I understand.
like Gary, but then it'd be all choppy. We don't want that.
Nobody. You're right. My apologies.
You think somebody who could afford a foyer could afford good internet, but I don't know.
True.
I'm not here to. I'm not here to cast stones. I'm here to give points.
All right.
How was that for a segue, Jimmy? You're a professional.
I gave the thumbs up. I snuck
All
a
right,
thumbs
thank
up
you,
in
sir.
it.
All right.
Came
Well,
up
listen,
like a
guys, before
shark.
we get started, a couple things you need to know. I'm starting you all out with an advance of 25 points. All right. It's up to you to build onto those points through strategic wagers and correct answers, but be careful. If you get something wrong, you could lose those points. Are you guys ready to rock?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the rock wall. There are 6 categories in the rock wall. Each category has 1 question. Once you are assigned a category, you can wager up to 5 points of your advance. Once you wager, I'll read that question. If you get that question right, you win those points. If you get that question wrong, you lose those points. Let's see what the categories in the rock wall are today. We got Jack, You're Dead, Less Than Zero, Heartbreaker, Dinosaur Jr., The Great Pretender, and Sunglasses at Night. All right. All categories are assigned randomly. We'll start with Jimmy Pardo. Let's shuffle the rock wall. All right, Jimmy, Sunglasses at Night. Sunglasses at Night. How much of
Okay.
your advance are you willing to wager? 1 to 5 points.
I'm hoping it has to do with a Canadian crooner. So I'll go all nickel. I'll go 5.
All right. Balls to the wall, we call it on this show. Finish this quote from Elwood Blues of the Blues Brothers. There's 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes.
I mean, it's dark and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it. 5 points. Good. Out of the gate. 5 points. for
Ah.
Jimmy Pardo.
Thank you. That I've seen that movie. It's probably I've seen that movie. The Airplane probably number 1. Blues Brothers number 2. Amount of times I've seen the movie.
Can't turn it off when it comes on.
I will tell you
turn it
this:
off
I've
when it
seen
comes on.
Airplane twice and Blues Brothers once.
All right. Hold on. Let's just all enjoy Jimmy enjoy his joke.
I did. I enjoyed my own joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed my own piece of business.
That was fantastic. Good way to start this round out, Jimmy Pardo.
Good. Feel good.
You're batting a perfect game so far.
Thank you.
I believe that's a baseball reference. Geoff Tate, let's shuffle the rock wall. All right. Heartbreaker, sir. Heartbreaker. How much of your advance are you willing to wager? 1 to 5 points, sir.
I'm gonna keep the pace and go 5.
All right. Balls to the wall. He's got to keep it up with Jimmy Pardo here. Here we go. After filling in with the band on Saturday Night Live, Dave Grohl was offered a full-time gig drumming with which band?
Well, that would be a band called Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yes, it would be.
Which is good. I've only ever seen one band, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
How many times do you think you've seen Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers?
15 total. 15 out of 15. There's a cap on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there is a cap. You're right.
There's a cap. All right. Saw him once. Fantastic. They played every song like it was their closing number. I was like, oh, they're closing on this. Oh, no, it's only the 3rd song. It was great. All right, excellent way to start off the show. Geoff Tate, Gary Brightwell.
Nice. Yeah.
Shuffle the rock wall, sir.
All right. Shuffle it up.
Jack, You're Dead. Jack, You're Dead. How much of your advance are you willing to wager? Jimmy Pardo is contemplating the topic of this question.
I know. I got to stick with the pace. Like, what am I going to do?
At this point, you are trailing by 5 points, sir.
Because it's my first question. Yeah, 5 points. Jeez. All right, I guess I'm gonna go 5.
All right. Jack, You're Dead, Gary Brightwell.
Okay,
There we are.
Jack, I'm dead.
Frank Sinatra was such a fan of drinking that old Blue Eyes himself was buried with a bottle of what?
Oh, you gotta have to go with Jack Daniels because that's what he would drink.
That is exactly what he would drink. 5 points.
Yes.
Jack Daniels. There you go. Frank Sinatra, I believe, buried in Palm Springs.
I'm real close to Frank Sinatra Drive. I know that.
Well, maybe he's buried under the road. He was Italian. It's a comedy show. It's a comedy show, guy. Thank you.
All right, look at me.
All right, 5 points for me on that joke. All right, 5 across
Gary,
the
tell
board.
him I'm tied.
Oh yes. After Gary's first question, he advanced 5 points, and he is tied. Let's go to Jimmy Pardo
Okay.
and shuffle the rock wall. The Great Pretender, Jimmy Pardo. The Great Pretender. How much
okay.
of your advance are you willing to wager? Right now, you have 5 points ahead, the same as Gary Brightwell. This is your second question.
I'm a little
And
more,
Geoff, and Geoff.
I'm not as confident with this topic because I keep it straight and I don't like to pretend.
No, I know that.
So do I do 3 or 5? Do I stay with the 5 and then risk these guys jumping ahead of me? I don't want to get so far behind like Gary was after the last round. I think I'll still go with 5. I think I'll try 5 and take my
He's
chance.
going with 5. Christine Kerr is credited as a backup singer on U2's Pride in the Name of Love. Mrs. Kerr is better known as who?
I want to say that I have an autographed album called Stockholm up on my wall here. That it was definitely autographed in person by this person, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know that it wasn't just scribbled by a 3rd grader. It says, it looks like it says to mommy plus he. Chrissy Hind. This is Chrissy Hind.
Sorry, the correct answer is he.
Oh, gee. Oh, then I was
so close. You were
then
so
it's a great
close.
autograph.
That's a great autograph.
You've been saying it wrong. That's the problem.
I'm wrong. Darn it.
Jimmy Pardo. Chrissy Hind is correct, of the Pretenders. Married for a brief minute to Jim Kerr, the lead singer of Simple Minds.
They are no longer married, Murray?
I don't think so. I'm pretty
I
sure
remember
they're
thinking they were married for like decades, but maybe I don't know anything.
Well, to somebody, a decade is a brief period of time.
Oh, that's true. To a tree.
Yeah.
A tortoise, perhaps a tortoise.
Tortoise, certainly. That's like nothing to a tortoise. You're right,
Yeah, a
Murray.
decade went by like that. All
They're
right,
past the
excellent.
7. They're past the itchy part too.
Yeah, that's true. They made it past it, didn't they, Gary?
Yeah, they did.
All right, excellent job, Jimmy Pardo. Geoff Tate. Let's go to the rock wall. Dinosaur Jr. Dinosaur Jr. How much of your advance are you willing to wager, sir? Dinosaur Jr.
I got to keep pace. I'm going to go 5.
He's going 5. He's going 5. He's not backing down to the big dick confidence of Gary Brightwell and Jimmy Pardo. Here we go. This aging rocker became the father of 2 small faces when his wife gave birth to twin girls just before his 69th birthday.
Well written, Murray.
No. Okay, my guess is Rod Stewart.
Oh, that is a good guess, but that is incorrect. Oh, that is incorrect.
Oh.
It's the other one, Jeff.
Gary Brightwell, do you want to, or Jimmy Pardo, do you
Who's
wanna
the
make
other
Geoff
one?
Tate look
I'm-
foolish?
I don't know. That was what I would have said.
I actually was torn. I probably would have said Rod Stewart, but it's obviously Ron Wood.
It is Ronnie Wood. It is Ronnie Wood. Twins right before his 69th birthday. It is. Side note, I saw Ron Wood pushing his twins in a stroller with his like 27-year-old wife, smoking a cigarette while he's pushing the stroller.
Attaboy, good father.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got to keep those faces small.
Yeah.
That was an awful, fantastic joke, Geoff Tate. All right, no points for Geoff Tate on that one. Gary Brightwell, let's shuffle the rock wall, sir. Less than 0. Less than 0. How much of your answer you're willing to? This is your second question, Gary.
It is. I'm gonna go 5.
5 points. 5
Yes,
points.
I'm gonna go 5.
Elvis Presley recorded over 600 songs. Of those, 18 went to number 1 on Billboard Hot 100. How many of these number 1 songs did the King write? 600 songs, 18 went to number 1.
18 number 1. How many of these songs did the King? I don't believe he wrote a lot. He got a lot of. He picked up a lot of songs. He did a lot of covers of other things. I'm gonna say 0. I'm gonna go 0. Zippo. Donut.
Big goose egg.
Set. Yes. Anything
Goose
else?
Egg. That is correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
He wrote none of his 18 number one hit. And on top of that, he wrote none of his 600 songs.
Wow.
Not one?
Yeah.
He didn't
He
get
didn't
a
write one.
co-rating on any of the songs?
No, what Colonel Parker would make other people sign over their rights, but he wouldn't get writing credit.
Interesting.
So he would get whatever, I forget what the rights are.
You know what's
Good,
crazy?
excellent. 5 more points for Gary Brightwell.
Yes.
Excellent round, guys. Excellent round.
Thank
Let's
you,
tally up
Murray.
these scores and let's see who's winning this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the points are in. The points are in. This was an exciting rock wall. This is an exciting rock wall. In second place, we got Geoff Tate with 25 points, sir, right where you started from. Looking
Okay.
good, though. You feeling
Thank
good?
you.
I think you can bring it around in the next round, sir. I got faith in you.
Oh, I got a good list.
All right, awesome.
Creepy laugh.
We got it.
Oh,
I got a good list. Yeah.
We have a tie for first place. We have Jimmy Pardo and Gary Brightwell tied for 35 points. 35 points. It's going to get ugly. East meets West.
Three-hole playoff.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
It's just golf term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Phrase.
You know,
it means I get to be done.
Yeah, you're out. Yeah, you're out.
yeah.
You are far from out, Mr. Tate, because this is still anybody's game. You can rack up some points in the next game. Let's go to the mashup. Today in the mashup, it's album titles. I scoured the internet and I found the craziest, weirdest, most ridiculous album covers I could find. I got rid of those titles and I asked you, the players, to come up with your own titles. Now, if I like your title, I'll give you 5 points. If I don't like your title, no points. Is it completely subjective? Absolutely. Is it up to me? Absolutely. Should you have done your homework? Absolutely. Let's get our first record title. Let's go with Jimmy Pardo. What do you have for our first album title?
Oh, for this one here?
Yes, sir.
This one I'm gonna go with an album title like this. I'm sorry, I got distracted by something on my screen.
Okay.
There was
That's okay.
something was asking for a password in the middle of all that, and I panicked and then tried to cover it and did a very poor job of doing that. So,
Nobody's
So your album
noticed.
title is Oliver 2714. That would be your password.
Dude.
Oh shit, was that right?
Oh.
come on, Murray.
Oh man, I didn't know Oliver was 27. I apologize.
Yes, he's grown since you've seen him. For this album, I have, in fact, Oliver helped me with this one. Oliver,
fantastic.
Oliver with the assist on this one. Ass, grass, or bluegrass, nobody rides for free.
Awesome. And he's 27, so he can use foul language.
That's
I
right.
appreciate that. That's an excellent title, Jimmy Pardo. Excellent title. Jimmy
Thank
Pardo.
you.
Geoff Tate. What do you have for this album title, sir?
I got 2.
Okay.
One is Shit and Rocks.
Coming from number 2. Yes.
And Banjoctopus.
Ah.
Ah.
Excellent.
I don't. How is it fair that he gets to go 2 against my 1? He's got 2 choices to my 1.
Sir, do you have
choice?
another one? I thought Oliver only wrote one for you.
Well, first of all, it was with the assist. He didn't sit down and write the jokes.
Oliver
Other one.
wrote Shit and Rocks. I didn't. He texted it to me. He was like, "You should do Shit and Rocks." He goes, "My dad will never say this."
I'll tell you what, my son would never say it either. He's cut from the same cloth. My backup was "Where's my cock?"
What was it?
Where's my cock? That was my backup.
Did Oliver help you write that one also?
He that's the only one he wrote. He wrote that one. I had nothing to do with that one. I stand
Very,
by that
very
ass
well.
grass or bluegrass, nobody rides for free. I stand by that joke.
I would.
Well,
too.
we'll see. We'll see what the judges say. We still have to hear another album title from Gary Brightwell.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Now I have to switch. Thank God I wrote 2 because my go-to one was bluegrass. I grow it, I smoke it, I live it.
Okay.
But now Jimmy had bluegrass, so I'm going to go with.
I don't know if that's what hurt it, Gary.
Oh, this is a book cover. I didn't know this was a book cover.
I'm going to go with 4 banjos on the rocks.
Love it.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Specific,
Yeah.
descriptive. I like it. What is the actual title of this album? Bare Naked Banjos. Bare Naked Banjos. That's a
man.
crappy title. I'm going with Ass Grass or Gas, Banjo, Nobody Writes the Thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
5 points.
Ass grass or bluegrass. That's a good piece of freaking wordplay.
No, I love it. A guy in my high school had it painted on the side of his van.
I mean, you're not giving Shit and Rocks enough credit. He's sitting on those rocks. He's playing music that maybe that rocks. I mean, it's definitely wordplay.
No, it is wordplay. It is wordplay.
Hang on, guys. I think Gary's finally finishing his first answer.
Should I just
All right.
gone with Ban Jovi?
Oh, yes! You should have just gone with Banjo.
I think that would have beat me.
That would have totally beat Ass Grasser.
Yeah, but it doesn't. He said it doesn't count. It's in too late.
Doesn't count.
It's after the buzzer.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you go? We'll have to talk off air. Why wouldn't you go with Banjo? That was fantastic. Honorary 5 points doesn't mean anything. Next album title. Jimmy Pardo. Let's hear
okay.
your album title for this album, sir.
Sure. My hair is too high to box with God.
Nice. A little Nell Carter reference, yeah?
Yes, thank you for getting. Yeah, thank you. Remember seeing that
Absolutely, yeah.
commercial? That commercial played all the time, like during Letterman and the Tonight Show, and I didn't know a single person that ever saw it. And then I moved to a different neighborhood, and everybody saw it.
I grew up outside Manhattan, so I thought I only saw it because I was just right off Broadway right there. So I saw all those Whoopi Goldberg stuff and all that stuff. I didn't know it made as far as Chicago. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Nell Carter. Rest in peace, right? Is she?
Yeah, we lost Nell. Yeah,
Yeah, she's boxing with God right now.
I can imagine.
All right.
I don't think she is. Her hair's too tight.
Nell Carter, she scraps.
I've never seen the play or the commercial.
Oh, what was her show? What was her show? It's your move.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Was it Give Me a Break?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Excellent. Yeah. Nell Carter. All right. It's a good jumping off point. Geoff Tate. Oh, I'm sorry. Jimmy Pardo. Do you have a second one, sir?
I don't. I was so confident in that one that I said, you know what? Let this one land, and then let the other two guys try to get it.
Well, that's that big dick confidence I was talking about earlier, sir.
Well, in fairness, you did do it twice.
Shut up.
The magic of editing. Geoff Tate, what do you have for this album title, sir?
Well, this guy looks like those people from the Mystery Science Theater movie, the This Island Earth version. So I titled his album Earth Music for Human People. Yeah. Or Just Teasin'. Is Just Teasin'? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Just Teasin'. We'll
I like that one.
present Just Teasin' to the
We'll present
judges.
that one.
All right. Any more for that one, Geoff Tate?
No, just two.
That's it. We're sending Just Teasin' to the judges. Gary Brightwell, sir. What long album title do you have for this one?
I went with Hairway to Heaven.
Oh, all right. Yes. Fantastic. I like it.
I also had Sit on My Lap for a Closer Look. Those are the two I had.
It's like aggressive.
Yet still clean. It's not, it's still.
It's got to be that one. I'm not the judge.
I thought Nell Carter clinched it, but Gary Brightwell to the body and takes it down for 5 points. Let's go to the actual album title on this, sir. Going back to Miami.
Wow.
I don't know about that one. Gary Brightwell.
Cool
you still
font.
retain your 5 points, sir. You still retain your 5 points.
Oh, thank you
Going
very
back to
much.
Miami.
Going back to Miami.
The great
Okay.
Wayne Cochran.
This one should have been Where's My Cock?
All right, let's go to our next album title. Jimmy Pardo, what do you have for Chet Baker and Art Pepper here, sir?
Hey, my
And extra points if you beat mine. Sorry, go ahead.
Jesus fucking Christ, you asked me to do it, and then I started. That's the second time you've stepped on my thing.
It's my show.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You bring up a good point. My apologies.
Okay. No, absolutely, sir. Please.
Should I go now then, Murray, or do you still want to lay down some weird challenge out of nowhere?
No, go ahead, sir.
Hey, my puppet's
Actually, the
eyes.
third challenge I
God
was thinking
damn
of.
it!
I mean, you couldn't have. Oh, we lost him. Oh, we lost him.
Now nobody's
first
man in
walk-off.
the store.
Oh,
Our
see?
first walk off on for what it's
I'm
worth.
back,
history.
guys. That's the beauty of Zoom. The walk-off is fast. You burn 0 calories with the walk-off on Zoom.
Jimmy Pardo, I apologize. I will not interrupt you again, sir.
I will
What
finally get
title
this
do you
out,
have?
and it will not be funny the 49th time. Hey, my puppet's eyes are up here.
Oh no, I disagree. I like it. I think it is funny.
Nice.
I think it is funny. Any more to present to the judges?
I did not know we were supposed to do a list of them, so I just did one. Other
Oh, you
than that,
yelled
hey,
at me because I didn't give you a second shot on the first one. I was just making sure you didn't have a second shot on this one.
I don't because I didn't. I thought we'd all
Oh,
come
that's
in with
fine.
one, and we'd
That's
all be
fine.
good to go.
No, it's great. No, it's fine. It's fine. Geoff Tate. What
Well,
title?
Well, these guys make jazz music, so I figured the title of this would be "It's the Nips You Don't See."
That is a deep jazz
Wow.
reference, dude. That's almost too nerdy for this show.
I think it is.
Stunned silence. All right, how about this one? Maybe tits will get you to buy jazz, you dummies.
Ah.
I like how you go through. You went with the nerdiest inside jazz thing, and then the bassist. Those were the
Yeah.
two.
That's my thing. That's what I'm doing.
As a good host, I'm not awarding points yet, but god damn it. Gary Brightwell, what is the
Man,
What
Jeff and I
average
are like on the
figure?
same.
Oh,
thing.
all
My-
right, here we
my,
go.
My first one was this ought to sell a jazz album.
There you go. Excellent. I like it.
So
Oh,
it's
yes,
basically
yes.
the same thing. My other one, then, so which is what am I going to have to use here? Was just going to be the meat puppets.
Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
another great one.
That's
Great
not
one.
bad. I am not in the competition, but my title was Sweater Puppets.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's a phrase that got Mike Richards fired off at Jeopardy, by the way. Hey, nice sweater puppets on contestant number 3. I'm going Geoff Tate. Oh, can we see what the title is of this album cover, please, Walker? Playboys. Playboys. Not a great title, I don't think. Geoff Tate, sir. 5 points for you.
Murray,
Congratulations.
if I may, Murray, you laid
You
down
haven't
some
stopped. Go
gauntlet that let's see if we could beat yours. I know I'm not a judge, but I'm going to say everybody did.
Now
No?
you're just lashing out. Now you're just
Well, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about all that interrupting. I'll tell you that.
But you were respectful enough to let him get his out.
absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. A lesser guy would have interrupted him 55 times. You're right. You know I can't drive 55. You know I can't do that.
Oh, you can, but nobody's asking you to, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Nobody.
Thank you, Murray.
Absolutely. Geoff Tate, 5 points, sir. Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's tally up these points. Let's see who's winning this thing. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, Walker, is that correct? Oh, it is. We actually have a late entry for the album titles. Gentlemen,
Oh,
gentlemen, can you come up with an album title for this album? Is there Jimmy
Oh,
Pardo?
Yeah.
Jimmy Pardo? What a
I'll give you
What
my
album?
son's first. My 13-year-old son
Okay.
Oliver came up with tight shorts, tough face. And I went with rusty cow. And then a third one was poor stork.
Poor stork. Oddly enough, I thought I had going back to Miami as this one. And
Ah.
if that wasn't good, I put short shorts and long nights.
Oh, excellent,
No,
excellent.
I like that.
And just not my car.
Gary Brightwell, you don't need any titles, sir. You lived it.
I know. It's kicking ass and taking names is basically what
That's what that is.
It's nice to see your mouth came in finally.
Oh, fantastic. I'm not going to award points, but
That's just
Gary
fun.
Brightwell, actually, Gary Brightwell gets 5 points for being a good sport, buddy. Thank you so much.
look at
He takes the fucking lead because of that?
Yes.
I mean, I kind of feel like we were all good sports about it.
I think so. I'll send you a picture. What the shit?
I didn't even know that was happening.
Don't think I didn't contemplate calling Danielle and saying,
Yeah.
hey, and then I was like, this could go south really quickly. I'm going with Gary.
You don't think I have a picture of me leaning against an 84 Fiero? You're wrong. I do.
I don't think you have a sense of humor about it.
Yes, of course I do. When have I been known not to have a sense of humor about something?
Well, that interrupting you seemed a little.
Well, I didn't care for that. You're right, Jeff.
A little testing. A little testing. Man, all right, let's now tally up these points. Let's see who's winning this thing. The points are in. The points are in. This is the game. This is why people spend the big money to see this game, my friends. This. I don't know how this is going to end. I'll be honest with you. We got Geoff Tate with 30 points, sir, in second place. Excellent showing, kicking ass on the album title round, sir. Making up some lost ground. Somebody did their homework. Love it. Then coming in tied for first. We got
Did Jimmy
Brightwell.
just get kicked in the stomach?
We all got the same points in that round.
Both
What do you mean?
Gary Brightwell, Jimmy Pardo, both with 40 points. 40 points. This is a neck and neck race. I am very excited to see how this outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, place your wagers now because we can rack up a lot of points in the Jam. Today in the Jam, it's the Live Aid lineup. Billed as a global jukebox and seen by almost 2 billion people, Live Aid simultaneously broadcasted from Wembley Stadium in London and John F. Kennedy Stadium in Philadelphia. Over 75 acts participated in this massive event. Players, I am going to list off a band. I want you to tell me if they played Live Aid London, Live Aid Philadelphia, or if they didn't play at all. All right, we're going to go down the line. We'll see how many we can get in a minute. Geoff Tate, since you're in last place, we're going to start with you. Let's put 60 seconds on the rock clock. Duran, sir.
London.
Oh, Philadelphia. Gary Brightwell. Bruce Springsteen.
Philadelphia.
Did not play. Jimmy Pardo. Spandau Ballet.
London.
Ooh, London is correct. Geoff Tate. Run DMC.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, where I'm home and raised. Correct, sir. Gary Brightwell. Elvis Costello. I know that was a Run DMC song.
Didn't play.
Oh, London.
Oh.
London, yes. Jimmy Pardo.
Yes.
The Kinks.
Did not play.
Did not play, sir. Correct. Geoff Tate. Sade.
Philadelphia.
London, sir, where I was born and raised. Gary Brightwell. Pretenders.
Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia's correct, sir. All right, that was an excellent round. Let's tally up these scores. Let's see who won this thing. The points are in. I got to say, what a fantastic game, man. I think everybody stepped up. And delivered today. But according to For What It's Worth rules, there can only be one winner, 1 second place, and 1 third place. And in third place, we have Geoff Tate with 35 points, sir. An excellent showing.
Yeah, Prince of Rock.
Well, more of a Duke or an Earl, I would imagine.
I'll take it.
All right, we'll take it. The Duke of Rock, Geoff Tate. Dude, thank you so much. I know you kind of hopped on last second, but I hope you'll come back and join us again, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I would love to do it again.
Absolutely. You're fantastic. And check out Geoff Tate's stuff wherever you can. Second place, the Prince of Rock, I think would fit here. Gary Brightwell doing a respectable showing, sir, at 45 points. 45 points.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. You made up for it. You really picked up steam in the album title round, I think, is where you really shone.
Oh, okay. Well,
And we
I like
all
the right.
got 5 points in that round.
I'm trying to be positive and be in somebody's corner.
You keep going back to the same round. It was the album titles that really saved you. We all tied in that round.
We only had 3 rounds. I can't get it.
Round 2 was a total wash. Just just across the board.
But Murray keeps going back like that's the round. That's the one that saved you, fellas. That's the one that got you through.
I'm telling you, I saved you.
I mean, I don't know if you remember, Jimmy, but I did my homework for that round.
I know you did.
And lead in the pack. I think he gained a lot around in the album title section.
No question.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Pardo with 50 points. You are this week's King of Rock, sir. There is none higher.
Thank you.
so
Home and
much.
raised.
Thank you. Thank you so much for playing. Now, that is your second win, sir.
That is my second win. I'm 2 for 2.
Are you going to take
the
this for
Woolery.
granted now? Do you feel like you can just phone it in next time you're in, or do you feel like you're going to have to do your homework?
I'm never more stressed out about anything in my life than doing this. So, no, I cannot phone it in.
Oh,
right.
no. Is that why I came in last? I didn't feel anything about it.
It just like the background itself just says he should be winning with the records and the albums. Oh, it's all music.
To your point,
You know,
Gary,
if there was a basketball question, Geoff Tate would have won. And if there was like a home and garden trivia question, I might have won.
An Architectural Digest magazine question.
You're just one cat shy of Cat Fancy magazine. Just
Right,
post them back up there. Gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for playing. I really do appreciate it. I know this takes time out of your day, so I super appreciate it. All right. Hey, Jimmy Pardo, thanks a lot for doing it. I appreciate it. Geoff Tate, you're awesome. Gary Brightwell, thank you so much. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for watching at home and playing along. I really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the show. And check out our new Patreon page. There's a bunch of levels on there. I think you'll find one that fits you. And there's an opportunity for you to be a contestant on this show. All right. I want to especially thank the unsung hero, the eye in the sky, Walker Yule. And remember, guys, when life gets you down, remember what Prince said, shaboogie. All right. For what it's worth, I'm Murray Valeriano. Good night, Cincinnati. We love you.